Hey YouTube, Sergeant Savinelli. So, a little while ago, I did a Super Sleuth contest dedicated to the great detective of folklore, Mr. Sherlock Holmes. Most of you remember, some of you entered. The winner of that contest was none other than the most venerable Artful Codger. That contest also yielded 2 Watsons, LA PipeSmoker and Carving Piper. And so, at the end of this thing, I thought it would be kind of neat to have the Watsons share in the Persian slipper. And I sent them each a pouch of one of the Artful Codger's favorite blends, the infamous Mixture 79. And I asked that when they get it, they do a VR. Well, they did. So, me being who I am, I get things stuck in this cement mixer up here, and it just keeps going round and round and round and round, and when something bothers me, it bothers me until I get it out of my system. So, I started thinking. I kind of broke the horns of the Watsons a little bit, all in good fun, good-natured. But then I started thinking to myself, hey, dummy, you were Lestrade. Lestrade gets his ass kicked by Holmes every time, too. How fair is it that you make these poor guys smoke the Mixture 79 and you run away scot-free? So the more I thought of it, the more it bothered me. And the more it bothered me, the more I started getting that shiver, you know. So, I think, in all fairness, it's only right that I, too, should share in the Persian slipper, much to my dismay. As you all know, this is not one of my favorite blends. For some reason, I have never been able to wrap my taste buds around this stuff. We'll see if that changes today. So, the Artful Codger has given me some very sage advice on how to make this experience of smoking the Mixture 79 a little bit better. One of his suggestions was that I lay it out on a paper towel and I basically inhale all of its essences and try to pick out each individual nuance. There were some other ideas that he gave me, none of which I'm following today, by the way. This is one of those things, I think, that it's better to just dive into it and get her done, as Larry the Cable Guy would say. Kind of like that annual prostate exam. So, let's pop this thing open. I've actually never smoked it out of the box pouch before. Every time that I've bought it, and oh, there it is. Every time that I've bought it, I bought it in the long fold-up pouch. At least that's the way it's come to me. You know, I've seen the boxes before, but just never picked one up. So this is going to be a whole new experience for me. Anyway, the foil pouch. Oh. Holy mackerel. This stuff's packed in here like a chewing tobacco plug. Remember the old Red Man plug from back in the day? I think they all pretty much made plugs. But Red Man stuck out because in my high school days, everybody kind of chewed tobacco. and smoked and drank and whatever else. All right, I'm just going to try to break up some of this stuff a little bit because there are some really, really chunky, clumpy pieces in here. I am going to take that fateful sniff. Oh, and there it is, Grandma Philomena's purse. So I also molded around in my head which pipe I was going to sacrifice for this for this little excursion. And I decided that I was going to go ahead and take one of my no-names that I restored. You might have seen this one before. I smoked a rum flake in this one. I actually found that the rum flake did not ghost this pipe at all. I had 4 bowls in it, and then there's nothing left behind at all. So, and of course, you know, I clean and stick and twist and all of that stuff because that's me. I'm neurotic about my pipes. So, I'm going to go ahead and load this up. Sorry, buddy. It's really sticky and chunky in this foil. All right. I think so that we got it. Maybe. Let me wrap this back up again nice and tight. We wouldn't want to lose any of that perfume. And here goes nothing. And there you have it. Sarge taking one for the team. I don't know what's worse, the cold outside or this stuff. Hey, you know what? After that initial burst of, holy shit, this stuff smells like perfume, I gotta tell you, I don't know how. I don't know when it happened. But today, it's really not that bad. Another one of the Artful Codger's suggestions was to go ahead and have a nice cold root beer with this. I don't have any root beer. I thought I did. Not so much. So coffee it is. And you know what? It's been a while, but this is not as bad as I remember it. Maybe my taste buds have finally grown up. Either that or maybe I finally lost that small bit of my mind that was left. Well, either way, I gotta give it to you. There it is. So, there's still no bite to this stuff. But boy, you can really, I can really taste that licorice anise flavor. And the little hints of vanilla. And marigolds or petunias or whatever the hell else it is that they throw in here, because it's supposed to have some kind of floral something or other in there. There you have it, boys and girls. I'm actually going to finish this bowl. I'm not going to dump it. This is a different day for me. Mark it on your calendars. Sarge smoked Mixture 79 and actually kind of almost liked it. So there you have it. What's fair is fair, and now it's fair. Sarge took one for the team. Thanks an awful lot for joining me in this new adventure. I hope you all have a great weekend and a very happy new year coming up. Thanks.